Alright, so we're about to go back out. Once again, this is the driveway that I'm walking in right now. So we heard there's a lot more places that have power now, so we're gonna go check out and see what's going on. This is what I'll be driving in. It's not really the best thing for this area right now, but it's all we really got, so we're about to go back out, see what we can see. Yeah, I left my window down when we went back inside for like an hour. That's nice. We've got so much damn water in the back. Babe, you want to wipe it down?
Not really.
Come on, hook it up. There's so much in the back.
Why would you do this?
I didn't mean to leave the window open, okay? Sorry. You can't get to it. Hey, look, trees down already. We're gonna wait on this electrical truck to get by us. This truck, I guess. And then we'll be out again. It's starting to rain a little bit harder now than it was a little while ago. Tide is starting to come back in, so there may be a lot more places that are flooding out and a lot more inaccessibility right now. And we're off. I may go through some spots with bad connection again. It's just stuff everywhere around here. Honestly, this is probably the worst of it right here with as far as wind goes. My neighbor's house is flooded. You could not even get through here about 8 hours ago. It was just impossible to get through here. Looks like they've moved this barricade a little further back, which is good. Either that or somebody got fed up and waiting to leave. Oh God. Just go in the charger hole. Alright, here we go. More debris. There's just stuff everywhere. The golf course probably is not going to be the same ever again after this. That tree cracked in half. There's debris all over the place. Trees down over there. There's trees down in the entrance to Country Club, so I don't know if they're going to have Country Club workers doing anything with that, or if it's going to be state. I imagine they'll probably get A1 tree service to help them out.
This thing is flooding.
This is flooding again.
It's very hard.
It's just, it really just kind of whipped this area up and just kind of coughed it back onto the ground. It's just like, I'm eating you. No, I don't like you. I'm throwing up all over your freaking property. It's pretty much what it did. Trees down in his yard. This road right here had so much damn water on it the other day that you couldn't get down here. You can see it's a little lower lying. This guy had water up in his garage area. They put in a new storm drain right there to try and help it out earlier this year, but it just wasn't enough to keep it off the streets. Smells like like something died. And all of a sudden, like, you know, you can just smell this decaying something. Oh, that's freaking horrible. These are people that are trying to get back right now. It looks like they do have power. I saw a lamp on there. I don't know if they have a generator, but apparently there's a lot of people trying to get back from Raleigh and Winston and places like that right now that are finding out very quickly that when you get to Kinston, you cannot get through. Now, even if there are roads that you can access in Kinston right now, the military needs those roads cleared to get to where they need to be. And once again, if you do see a military vehicle on your way back going through some back roads, do not try to follow it, because the only reason they are in those big trucks is because those back roads are flooded and they're trying to get to people. So do not try and follow them. It's just making their efforts harder, having to stop and pull Honda Civics and little two-door cars out of the water everywhere they go. My dad just said now there's no power at Nana's. Yeah. So there you have it. There's even power outages from this thing as far as Winston-Salem right now, from what I've just heard. My grandma has officially just lost power in Winston because of storms right now, and it's raining really hard there. So the road is starting to flood. This road you couldn't access yesterday. Some people still have power up here from what I've been told. There's a couple of gas stations in Dubern right now that are open. There's only one that I know of that had gas a little while ago, so if you're looking for gas, your best bet is just past Craven High School. There's 2 gas stations near Samantha's Antiques or Samantha's Marketplace or something like that. There's some gas over there. So we're going to go away that we have not been yet to see what we can see. We don't know how bad the damage is going to be.
You're not going to make it, Sam. I fucking potatoes.
Alright, give me a second while I'm going if this guy's going, damn it. No power at any of these lights. That's where we were yesterday for a little bit, and that whole parking lot had about 6 inches of water in it by the time we were able to get out. We were debating where we were going to go. This is boat storage right here. Everything seems to be in order-ish. Doesn't really seem like there's too much damage around this area. I mean, it's pretty spread out with the trees as far as everything goes. And it looks like our light tower, our cell tower is back activated, so we should be getting some good signal going through here.
You should go see our house and then the Piggly Wiggly.
We're going to go a couple of different places. That road the Piggly Wiggly's on,
Piggly Wiggly was destroyed.
it was destroyed.
The roof of it came off.
Oh, we're going to go see Piggly Wiggly. Apparently the roof came off of Piggly Wiggly, so we're going to go drive past it and see.
Pretty sure it's the one there that exists.
Well, they're both kind of on the same path, so we shall see both Pigglies.
They're going to open up
It's just
food
uprooted. At Craven?
Yeah.
Apparently I've just been told there's going to be a food food bank up here for people that need food at Craven. I don't know if that's open yet. When it's opening, I think it's opening tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I know that they are going to open it for people to come get food. Apparently, Carteret County had, they said, 40,000. They had enough meals for 40,000 people for 3 days. So if you're in Carteret County, I don't know if you got service or what, but and you need food, they have food in places and it's all over the place. I just don't know where you need to go. It looks like this area has power, so there's another gas station open up here, but I doubt they have any gas. Looks like they have so it looked like somebody just tried to fill up or they're finding out. We're about to go look at a house that we're supposed to be renting here soon to see if it's actually still intact. We have not signed the lease on it yet. We're trying to. We just want to know that the house is still there before we sign the lease. So look at this area, didn't get hit too bad. The trees are mostly trees. Good service around here. That's actually a
Behind you, Sam.
oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, apparently there's fire rescue coming down this road right now, so somebody is in trouble somewhere.
Where they're going.
They are booking it. The only reason I'm going this fast right now is because I want to get to where my street is before this fire truck gets behind us. Not even showed the name of the street. Doesn't look like this area got hit too bad. I mean, there's a little bit of water in that ditch, but other than that, this is over near Colony Drive. It's fine. Well, that's a relief.
Go home and check. Might as well do it while we have time, right?
Well, at least we know the house that we're supposed to be getting.
There's even a wheelbarrow in the truck.
It's still there. Yay. You turn the heat down to like halfway in between. What do we need? Maybe a little bit lower. We didn't bring a drink at all. That sucks. Well, they got power, so we should be able to get something. If there's anywhere with gas, I'm going to stop and get gas, but I don't think there's going to be anywhere. I think I can get back to where I'm trying to go from taking a left. Okay, what are you doing, big guy? You need to stop. on the road. Looks like they've started putting up some temporary power in places, kind of rigging it up just to get people through. This takes us to Noose. This will take us to Noose. There's Christina's church. That's probably why she went. Wow, that's a freaking tree down. That part of the road had a crack in it. On the water. This is Racetrack Road, I believe, which connects to Deuce Boulevard. We're just trying to find places that have power right now. And it looks like people have power on this road. I'm assuming since that sign right there is working. Damn, they got gas, but they're so packed you can't even get in. So many people waiting to get gas there.
Oh my god.
That makes me think that there is literally nowhere else on this road that has gas right now. So pretty much what we're seeing is there's two places right now that we know that have gas. One of them is on Noose Boulevard. The other's on MLK. This one's open. Looks like people are getting gas. So I think I'm going to make an attempt to get gas if they have gas here.
What are you doing?
I was going around. That's a good idea. Nope, they don't have gas. They're just all people trying to go in. Misconceiving. What are you fucking doing? Deuce Boulevard once again. Rain's starting to come down a little bit harder now. It's starting to get more humid. Once again, much wind right now. Pure bliss. places that are open right now. But good luck getting gas. Looks like Circle K lost its sign.
Put them down. Place back. Maybe we get to go first. There's your food line. You missed it.
Oh man. We'll just go in here, get off the road. About to go check out this Piggly Wiggly.
Holy shit, we're at the fucking Starbucks.
or we're just gonna drive into the dang Dunkin'.
I need my coffee, I need it now.
Something just scraped under my car.
There you go.
And that's it.
No roof.
The Piggly Wiggly is gone. It is done. Oh. That's the Piggly Wiggly. Right there. Gone. Oh man, that is nuts. That thing got destroyed. Well, Piggly Wiggly, we'll see you later. Looks like Sanuki's is still good. That's clutch because I love me some Sanuki's. Sanuki's has been very good to us. Looks like Friday's Seafood is open. Anyone looking for a hot meal, those are your guys. Do a quick loop to downtown New Bern right now and see what all we can see downtown. And if there's places we can't access, there's probably going to be a lot of them. That's one of the trucks my buddy is in right now. I don't know if that's him. It's probably not. They're on their way from Kinston right now. The National Guard is sending more people as we speak. So over the course of the next few hours, you're going to see a lot more National Guard showing up. You're going to see a lot more search and rescue going on. The road to Kinston is still not open. So if you're trying to get back to New Bern from Kinston, you're not going to make it. It is impassable. One of my buddies that's in the National Guard sent me a video of 70 coming back into New Bern, or trying to get from New Bern
to New Bern from Kinston, and they were going through about 4 feet of water. The water was up to his doors. And as you can see, there's no power this way. Things are getting a little more rough with the storm. As far as destruction goes down this way. Sorry, I'm trying to plug my dang phone back in right now, and it's not really working out in my benefit. Just before this, we were showing a demolished Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly in New Bern has been demolished. Anyway, let's do some tunes. Still can't get to the Chelsea. I gotta put my phone down. Right before the storm hit, this area started to flood pretty bad. This is downtown. People driving through barricades like they don't even give a damn. We had gotten information that the bridge from 70 going from James City to New Bern. What? So we've just been placed under a severe flash flood warning, which means heavy rain is about to come. So we're going to get as much of this footage as we can before we have to get back if it gets bad, but we're getting kind of hungry. We haven't really eaten today. Been trying to get our stuff sorted out at our house and, you know, do this at the same time. It's been pretty busy. Beartown Market looks like they completely flooded out. Trying to get all their stuff fixed. So Beartown Market won't be opening for a little while, I guess.
You're gonna have to turn around.
That's a shame because that's where I like to go. Shout out to Beartown Market. Hope you guys do all right. We will definitely be there to support y'all when you open back.
A lot of these places flooded.
There's just a lot of, there's a lot of family-owned businesses down this way, and looks like the road to the river has opened up though, so we'll get to see Union Point. Looks like all that stuff, I don't even know where that came from. That looks like it washed up from way down here. Union Point is still submerged. Oh no, it is.
They left their fucking thing up there. There's shit in there.
I don't know why these people are just going. They're all stopped. I'm just gonna go in here.
Oh, like it's might be blocked up.
There's ABC News. I'm gonna pull in here and get a quick look at ABC. Oh. You know you're screwed when ABC comes in. These guys have been here for a couple of days. This girl over here has been in this water like 15,000 times. There's a lot going on. So you got pieces of lumber that came up from the bulkhead. We got number 9 and number 6 here doing their bits. The grills are completely under the water. The gazebo's under the water. That way was closed yesterday. You can see all the destruction next to the, that is stuff that got pulled up from the water, from the river itself. But we're gonna get out of here before any more safety vehicles need to come. The police are starting to do their rounds, and just gonna go ahead and get out of this area. Hey, 1 second. I'm trying to get my phone plugged back in before we leave this area. We're at Union Point Park right now. I'm about to pull out and you can see how bad Union is. So that's Union Point, and you got ABC News here. Union Point is completely flooded out. There's debris all over the place next to the convention center. Looks like people from the convention center are finally getting back to looking at damage.
Look, they must have left their thing open. There's shit all over.
Oh yeah, they got stuff all up in there. So we got pieces of dock that came up into here. Like, that's bulkhead right there from the river. That's over 200 yards away from the river. So you know it flooded good when you have shit like that. Looks like you can't access the heart of downtown New Bern right now. They've got the heart of New Bern is just blocked off. One of Harvey's couches came out. Did you see that? Harvey's has this place where you can chill outside and sit on a couch, and they didn't put their couches in, so the couches are all over downtown New Bern right now. Middle Street. Beartown Market. Everything flooded out in there. We're gonna go a little bit further
Pretty sure that bank got flooded out because all the doors were open.
down this way. It's really slow to get through these areas right now because
This
of
was
how
all
many
water yesterday.
people are trying to. Yeah, you couldn't even drive on this road yesterday. It was flooded, but the tides are coming back in. The danger's not over, so we're going out here and getting these shots while we can. You can tell it just ripped the stucco off of those pillars right there. I mean, stucco, depending on how you do it, isn't that strong anyway, so probably didn't fare too well for a lot of people that have stucco around here. 'Cause I've seen how the stucco around here is done, and it's not done right by any means. So we're gonna.
Can I get a picture?
You want a picture of the barricades? You cannot access downtown New Bern. It's so bumpy. See, blew over these signs. That's not bad. I'm gonna let this cop go through. Looks like they're all going around doing their damage assessments. Apparently this was all underwater yesterday. These train tracks, from what I was told, these train tracks were under the water.
That's all water.
That's usually not water. What the fuck is going on? That's usually not water right there. And that's a cemetery. Apparently that whole cemetery over there was flooded yesterday. These people still have water all up to their doors. I don't even think most of these people are here. There's just water everywhere. So this whole area in the train yard was completely underwater yesterday. And now as we're making our way further away from downtown, you'll see more destruction because that's just the way it is on this street every single time. a big storm hits, this is the stuff that happens. Like, this is stuff that water drug up and just left
Street's underwater.
in places.
That whole
So
street's underwater. Look ahead.
that whole street right there,
This is also all water.
that is all underwater. I can't even zoom in. My phone is cracked right now, but whatever. We're gonna go down this way where we're pretty sure we're not gonna be able to get through, but you'll at least be able to see how high the water came up. They're asking people to still not come back. If you're not already in New Bern, don't try and come back right now. If you can find a way back, power to you, but I've been told Kinston is still unsurpassable, so you'll have to probably go up to Greenville and come back down, but I don't even know if that's a possibility right now.
There's a tree down on the fucking train.
They got trees on the trains over there. I'm trying to get as much good footage right now as I can, but I'm also trying to be safe about what I'm doing right now. Because I don't want to, you don't want to add to the situation with everything that's going on around here right now. But this road, about the time we got up here, this is where it was closed down yesterday with flooding. Doesn't seem like there's any standing water on it anymore, but the tide's supposed to be coming back in here soon, and high tide tonight, they said, is going to be the kicker for a lot of these places again. So we're not even out of the flood phase. We're out of the wind phase, but this is the type of crap that this storm is capable of. And there's a lot of people around here that lost everything. Like, we've heard stories of people that we know who just bought houses and they weren't able to get flood coverage on it, so they don't know if FEMA's going to help them or what's going to happen. And of course, with everything that's going on right now, there's so many claims being made that there's really little they can do about it right now. And for a lot of people, they're going to have to wait a very long time just to get their houses back. Like, this is the area we got to yesterday. I think it's a little bit further up, but you can see where all this debris is on the road right here. That's where the water line was yesterday. That whole house was underwater when we came through here yesterday. You can tell his dock is destroyed.
There's still underwater.
There's still water gushing over the road right here. See, this was a problem yesterday. This is what we could not get past. That whole freaking thing over there is destroyed. I don't even know what that is. It's unrecognizable. That's a bridge. The HDPE pipes are coming out of the ground. Thanks a lot there, buddy. These streets are all filled with water. You can't even... Dude, this is bad over here. Like, they got bad with flooding. Like, dude, they got diapers all over the yard and stuff. That's what happens when you don't pick up your trash before a storm. I mean, I feel bad for them, I really do, but those are steps in trees. There's staircases in trees around here. So that just tells you how high the water got. If a staircase was able to get 4 feet up into a tree, then you know these houses got flooded last night. Like, you've got debris everywhere. People's... That didn't even come from that house. I don't even know where that staircase came from. There's staircases everywhere. It's just random... It's a conspiracy. Call Alex Jones. There's staircases in New Bern. Call him up. He'll talk about Pizzagate again. I used to work with a guy that lives down there. I don't even know if he's alright. Now we're going back down to where a couple of my co-workers live at. Here, oh, never mind, we are not. That is a full tree in the road right there. You got military here too. Apparently it looks like they're all like, what are you doing? I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I can see you. I'm turning around. You don't have to frickin' tell me twice. And they're like, buddy, are you still gonna try and pass through here? I'm like, no, I'm turning around. And they're like, cool. Like, see, this is all people's stuff. That was a playground piece. Ruth's Baptist Church looks like it's intact. And again, you still have all this sitting water in all these people's homes down here. I tell you, you can walk around here right now and you can totally tell who's here to help and who's local, because the local people, you can just see it on their faces, man. There's people that have lost everything here right now, and it's, from what I know right now, we're still locked in. Like, we still can't get out of this town if you wanted to. You can get into James City, but if you're trying to get to Havelock, I think it's blocked off before you get to Havelock, so there's not really much good in trying to go that way. But all these side roads in here are just hammered. Like, that's not even usually water, and that's water.
This is all underwater.
You got more destruction and trees down just everywhere. Somebody's backyard, playground destroyed over there. And it sucks to say it, but honestly, this is the area that's going to suffer the most, is in this area. Like, people have looted that place. Like, that's... You got trash everywhere. This is the place right here. See the HDPE pipe? Oh, no, that's iron ductile. Never mind. I thought it was HDPE. See, this road is frickin' washing out, and that's the river right there. That's higher than it just was the moment we drove through it the first time. And there's already more water right here when we came through here last time. This is where the water line was yesterday, so we're expecting it to get back up this way. And you can see there's dock trash in the graveyard, so that's where the water...
There's an ambulance coming behind you, Sam.
The water line was all the way up to the cemetery. Random couches that people have left in their yards, chairs, stuff is getting washed away everywhere. What you're seeing with a lot of this stuff is it has these little deposits down everywhere on the corners of these streets. And yeah, some of that's probably people coming and moving it to the side of the street, but most of that's probably the water line. And it just dumping all this debris off wherever it receded to. So, I got that road completely blocked off. I've got an ambulance behind me, so I'm going to go ahead and just turn off on one of these side roads real quick, let him pass. That way I don't have to go as fast through these areas and y'all can actually see what's going on. We'll just go up this way. Just go up this way. We'll see what's up at the train yard. It's an awning. It's probably the least of that person's concerns. And the ambulance is following me, so... trying to get away from him, but he's not making it easy. He just keeps taking every turn that I take. Oh shit.
That's about right.
I'm getting off the road. I'm just gonna let him do his thing, because I'm not... I think that's a ground wire, but I don't really want to fucking test that. So I'm just gonna let him do his thing. See what he's doing. I think he's thinking the same thing, like, shit. Yeah, so I gotta wait on him to back out first. I'm gonna let all the... Anytime I'm on the road and I see something like that going on, I'm getting off, just so they can do their jobs easier and they don't have to wait on stupid people filming. Probably just the best course of action, but that's what I'm waiting on right there. Just that, I am not driving over that. Even if it is just a ground wire, I've got my wife with me, I'm not testing that. So now... we're going to back out and see if we can't find another way out of this area. It seems like everywhere people are trying to go to get people is blocked off. Give you guys guys a quick look at what's going on down here. And we'll turn around. I know it's blocked off. We can make a turn. Well, Austin powers it. So that's on that person's house. And there's some other trees down right up in here. It is on the power lines. We're not going to get too close to that. We're going to go ahead and turn around from here as well. Get out of this area. Just because we are under a flood advisory right now, a flash flood advisory. I don't know how long it's going to last, but with that we may get a little more wind. Those power lines could certainly go down again. I don't know what it is going, but since I've started this whole hurricane thing, I've had to pee so much, it's ridiculous. Like, I am fighting it right now. It is bad. You can smell gas. Can you smell that? No, I can smell gasoline. Oh, shit.
What?
Damn.
Oh, you got gas.
Oh, shit. I just remember we have a gas tank in the trunk, and there's probably gas all over the back end of this car right now. And I'm starting to smell it. And it's becoming more clear that my trunk is filled with gasoline. Awesome. I am just going to go ahead and check on this can of gas that's in my trunk, y'all. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to pass it off to my wife. She's probably not going to talk to you or anything, or show you anything. But she'll show you. Okay.
I did it.
What?
I did it.
It's still in the tank. You gotta let me fasten my seatbelt. Gotta be safe if we're gonna be stupid. And I'm gonna light me a cigarette right quick. I don't even care. So I don't know how far we're gonna be able to make it up this way. But we're gonna try to. Hey, Kirby, that's actually where I live. If you can tell me a somewhat area, I could try and see. Have you been able to contact her at all or anything? Because if you could give me a general area, I'm not going to ask you to give me an address, but if you could give me a general area of where she lives, I could at least show you the area around it, if that makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and go to Trent Woods. It's going to take about 10 minutes to get to Trent Woods, but
There's a potted tree.
make it. Somebody lost a tree. I don't think that was the tree that went in that pot. This is the railway yard. It just slammed that whole area. Apparently the trains have water in them right now. All of this. I don't know if y'all can see back there, but there's a tree on that train. Alright, Kirby, I got you. I saw your message pop up. I saw your message pop up and I saw some of it that she evacuated, but I couldn't read the whole thing. But I will go to Trent Woods and I'll give you a... I've already been there a couple times today streaming, but it is pretty gnarly. Like, it's probably the gnarliest place I've been to besides where we just were. But that's where I live at. This cemetery was completely underwater last night as well. You can totally tell where the water just pushed everything up onto the curb right there, just left it when it receded. So it's gonna take us a minute to get to Trent Woods, y'all, because there's so many areas in this place that aren't accessible as we speak right now. There's a lot that's damaged. Around here it wasn't so bad. This street didn't really get hammered that much. And if you're watching from New Bern, I don't know if you are, but anyone that does see this from New Bern, there are currently 2 places that have gas. One of them's on Noose Boulevard near Sanuki's, and the other one is on MLK near Samantha's East New Bern Marketplace or something like that. I don't remember the name. But there are a lot of gas stations open right now that are selling like snacks and stuff. They just don't have any gas. So there's a lot of misconceiving people that park at the pumps and then everyone starts flooding in and like, no gas? Because I think still 75% of New Bern still does not have power, which is expected. It's going to be a while. They had to get the hospital back up and running first, and all the emergency centers first. And there are a lot of senior living communities that are first on that list, which is understandable. So we're going to wait it out. We still don't have power at our place. This place stayed open the entire storm, but it looks like they just went out. They stayed open the entire storm selling stuff through the drive-thru window. Now you're getting more. See, I was talking to you guys a little bit earlier about more National Guard coming into New Bern. This is where they're at. We've got National Guard everywhere here. It is real. You can feel it. And a lot of those places I was just at earlier in this stream were places where people had to be rescued, so it's pretty much a ghost town as far as people over there goes. There's already been a lot of looting that's taken place off of that road. There was a store where you could see, it was a thrift store, and you could see where people had been dragging stuff out of the windows because they just wouldn't smash the windows out. That wasn't the store that smashed those windows, that was people. You could tell. So it's going to take us a minute to get to Trent Woods, so just bear with us. If you want to hop off, grab a drink, do whatever you got to do, but we'll be in Trent Woods in about 5 minutes from now. We may have a spotty connection. We only have a couple of cell phone towers that still work here. Looks like the stucco guy's in a hotel. He's one of my neighbors, to be honest, so I haven't even been able to get to his house to see what it looks like. I'm sure he probably hasn't been able to get back there either. Piggly Wiggly on MLK is open. Anybody that needs groceries, Piggly Wiggly is your place to go. On not the one, there's one on Noose Boulevard also that got decimated. That Piggly Wiggly is no longer here. That was about 15 minutes into our stream. We showed the Piggly Wiggly. It was destroyed. Around like the 15 to 20 minute mark. So, if you're just joining us, we're on our way to Trent Woods right now. Again, we've been there about 3 times today to show the damage, but that's really the place where most of the damage took place. As far as trees getting thrown down in this area, Trent Woods got it the hardest, I think. It looks like Smithfield's Barbecue is open. If you're looking for a hot meal, Smithfield's Barbecue's got you. The line to get in that place, though, is ridiculous.
Are you kidding me?
All right.
Holy shit.
Cool. Yeah, that's Smithfield, so if anybody's looking for a hot meal and you don't have food, that's your place to go. It's going to be a long time, but I'm sure those guys are working very hard to pump meals out. It's great. The few places that are open right now are just, like, they have such big lines. They're closing at the front door and locking, or they're not locking people out, but they're like stopping people at the front door and making them wait till people get out to stop people from looting. And like, I mean, it is pretty cool because you get to see everybody coming together, and the people that own the mom and pop places are trying to stay open to help everybody out. So most of 70 has power right now, which is a good thing. That means they're trying to clear out our main arteries of entry and exit. but Kinston's still closed. You can't get through Kinston. You can't get through Maysville, and I do not know. There's still a Ford. He got all of his cars out. There's a Honda dealership, Riverside Honda, I think. They have a whole sign down over like 10 of their cars. That's in one of our other streams. Looks like, maybe not. Looks like Waffle House is serving food with their lights off right now. So you might be able to get a meal at Waffle House.
Either that or that. Why are there so many people open?
Oh. Food Lion just opened up off of 70. So Food Lion's open as well. Timeout, I think, maybe open. I could be wrong. We're about to find out. So we're about to be in Trent Woods. Not really sure what people are doing right now at this intersection. Let this guy go.
Except fuck this shit. I don't blame her.
And I'm just gonna kind of butt my way out in here. Fuck it, I'm
Right in
going.
front of the truck that's not seeing
Well,
each other.
he can wait. He's supposed to stop anyway. So, looks like your Food Line and your CVS pharmacies are open. Anyone that needs medication or a meal or food, you can get the Food Line off of MLK Drive. But I gotta emphasize, y'all, it's starting to rain really hard right now, and it's approaching. I don't know if high tides already came and gone, but it is raining really hard right now here. And that's one of the things that we're under a flash flood warning until further notice. I think this is our last rain band from this hurricane that is coming through right now, but it is getting dark quick. It usually doesn't get dark here until about... There you go, Trent Fuel Market's open. I don't know if they have gas. I don't think they do. But Trent Fuel Market's open if you need cigarettes, or doubt that you can play the lottery right now, but you know, that's probably what some people are doing. So here we go. Here's the entrance to Trent Woods. You are entering now. It's not too bad looking right now. But once we get past the fire station up here, it gets bad quick, y'all. It gets bad quick. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go through Trent Woods. I'm going to stop at my house real quick to relieve myself, and I'm going to get right back in the car, and we're going to start showing you more Trent Woods before it gets dark. But we're going to go down our main road, which is Country Club Road here. That's the main road in Trent Woods. And it got hammered. Country Club, the Country Club off of Trent in Trent Woods is pretty bad. I may go through a sloppy connection here at some point, but like I said, if y'all have anywhere that you want to request, I've got a little bit more daylight left. I probably got another half an hour that I can do this before it gets dark to the point where we can't see. So if there's any requests, just let me know. I'll try and show you anywhere in New Bern that you guys want to see. So here you can see there's more stuff on the roads. You're going to start seeing a lot of down trees here in a minute. So here's the first area. That tree got snapped completely in half. These roads were undrivable yesterday, but they got in here about 9 a.m. They started chopping trees at 9. They got to our house chopping trees at about 11. And the storm wasn't even over at that point, and these guys were working long hours trying to get us cleared out to the point where we could just leave. Okay, so Kirby, to get to Fox Hollow, I'm gonna have to go down this road real quick. Fox Hollow is within probable driving distance of us right now, but to get there, I'm gonna have to go down this road, turn around, and go back. It's gonna be about another 7 to 10 minutes before I get to Fox Hollow. But we will go there, for sure. We will go there. So, here's the golf course on Country Club. It's got a lake in it now. There's trees down all over the place over there. Sorry for the bad quality. trees down over there. Tennis court is starting to flood again. This one got ripped right in half. It's gonna be a long time before this place goes back to normal. Oh my God, I have got to go so bad right now. This is ridiculous. So I'm gonna pull back into my house real quick, relieve myself, and then we're gonna continue on to try and show you some more places before the sun's down. I'm gonna let this utility truck go first, seeing as he's probably, that might not even be a utility truck, but so here we go. It's getting a little worse. Power lines are completely down here, so it's gonna be a while before a lot of people in Trent Woods get power. It's starting to rain really, really hard right now. We're starting to get less visibility. Tonight. So apparently we're under a flash flood watch until midnight tonight. So to anyone in New Bern who's thinking about going out now, if you want to get food, now is your time to leave and get it. So I'm gonna pull in here real fast. I'm gonna relieve myself. This is my driveway. I can't even get in anymore. It's so flooded. But just give me a minute. Bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back on the damn road. Now, I hate to say it, guys, this is probably the last place we're going to be able to show you before it gets dark and the roads get too dangerous to drive on. So we're going to show you Fox Hollow, which has a lot of damage in it as well. Unfortunately, our way to Fox Hollow from this way is blocked off, so we got to go the other way. But we are going off to Fox Hollow. Here we go. Looks like they've actually been back here a good bit because these trees, they were all over the road earlier that you're seeing. All this stuff that's down everywhere. Like these power lines, there was a tree hanging on them earlier. You can still see power lines are straight up down right there. I don't think you can get through to Country Club Drive right now. I think there's a tree down back that way. There was last time we tried to go. So there's Gerber Church right there. A couple trees down, nothing major on them. That tree though, that was the wind. We had gusts of over 80 miles an hour. I think the highest recorded one here was over 100. And during that wind, it shook the house really bad. We honestly didn't know if the house was going to make it through the night. There's a lot of people whose houses didn't make it through the night. There's a lot of people still in need of assistance. There's a lot of people still waiting to be rescued. There's a kennel somewhere around here that's got how many cats? Is it 80 cats or something? They've got like 83 cats, and they've got 83 cats, and they've got some dogs, and they're all trapped right now. exit Trent Woods for a little bit, and then it'll be about 5 minutes and we'll be able to get back towards Fox Hollow. So just bear with us a minute, we'll get you there, we'll let you see. Like I said, do not post the address of whoever's house you're trying to see on this. I know you're probably smarter than that, but just to let you know, don't do that. But I will go slow through there, so if you do see your house, you get a, feel of what it looks like. Or at least in that community. Oh, we are. Like I said, most of the places we've been on this stream, we've been here. We've been to them yesterday. We went to them a little bit earlier today. And as time's been going on, places have been getting better and better and better. More clearing has been done. But what you're seeing in a lot of these places is they'll come through real quick. They'll just kind of chop the tree up, push it to the side of the road, get access down that road, keep assessing the situation, and then they leave it and they come back and they do a little more. And then they go to these other problem areas and continue, because there's still people that are trapped from trees in their driveways they can't get out. I mean, right now I'm carrying around a chainsaw, and I mean, there's been a lot of people that just don't have a chainsaw right now around here. I had to cut my way out of my driveway just to get out. My neighbor's driveway was so bad he had to call the city to come, and they had to come cut him out. I don't know why he didn't just call us when he heard us cutting with the chainsaw. I would have came over, but it is what it is. We're getting a little bit closer to Fox Hollow right now. I think our next turn to the right is Fox Hollow. Looks like they still don't have power either. Last time we tried to come through Fox Hollow today to get to Canterbury, we were having a lot of issues getting through because there's still a lot of stuff that's blockaded off. There's still a lot of down power lines in this area. I haven't heard of any rescues needed to be taking place in this area, so I think for the most part everyone's okay. But we were in a blackout for 48 hours. We had no service, no radio, or like the radio. We tried to get in my car and turn on the radio. We couldn't even hear anything on the radio. So this is the start of Fox Hollow. That's a trailer park community just before it. A couple trees on trailers, some damage to property. Everyone's grilling out, trying to make the best of the situation. There's not really too much down that way. I really want to go as slow as possible, but I got somebody coming up on me right now, so I can't. And then we're going to have to take a right here just to get through. Because that's got power lines entangled in it right there. So that's part of Fox Hollow. Tree light on the tree fell. Looks like they're not going to be. And there's another one over there on the freaking power lines. Trees splitting here. So the main way to get through to Fox Hollow, I don't know if this is still Fox Hollow or not, but the main way to get through to Fox Hollow is not probable to go through right now. So we're going to try and get through here. Hey, if you tell me what street you're trying to see, I can get you there. I just don't know how to get to most of these places right now because the roads are so bad. We're getting closer to Canterbury right now. school right here. This is Bangert Elementary right here. They got trees to see. The wind just uprooting trees. Hey Jess, you want to do me a favor? Look up Side Saddle Lane and see if you can get connection. I'm gonna have my wife try and look it up. We're gonna gyps it because I'm not sure the exact location of that road, but we're gonna try and get there before it gets dark for you.
What is it?
Side Saddle Lane.
Is that one word or two?
It's 2 words.
0.6 miles.
Okay.
Connection.
Alright, well this is Canterbury. There's some good damage on this road. We'll go down while she's looking that up for me.
3 minutes.
Say go this way.
Yes.
Alright. These people are already trying to clean up, but you just see how much destruction this thing caused in this area. Like, I guarantee you that tree is going before the end of this storm right there. There's already people getting to work chopping down trees and still sitting water in houses. So this is I mean, I don't want to give you a precursor to what Side Saddle Lane is going to look like, man, but it's I got sitting water right here, so I got to wait on this guy.
That looks like Sean.
That was Sean.
It was Sean?
Yeah, that was Sean.
Really? He's probably going to
That was
his
my
house.
wife's boss right there. It's chaotic around here, man. It's pretty bad. You can tell they've done a good job of pushing all the debris
You gotta make it that way.
over to the side of the road, which is good. You can see they've been in here with chainsaws cutting all over the place.
Now you're gonna, when you get up there, you're gonna go that way.
Take a left on Wentworth or Winston.
No, not this one, up there.
Okay, alright, we are en route to Side Saddle Lane right now. There's a crest from somebody on here, so we're gonna just see if he can't see what his
Basically, it's
see
gonna
what
be
this house looks
parallel.
like.
It's gonna be parallel.
So I'm gonna take this left onto Red Fox. Alright, turning onto Red Fox right now. We can see a lot more standing water on the roads. This storm is not done yet. Like, the wind is gone, but the rain, we do not need any more rain than we have here right now. Like, the ground can just not take it.
Bigger right here.
So here's Huntmaster. We're getting closer.
And there's
Doesn't look
Side
too
Saddle.
bad. Alright, here's Side Saddle. It does not look bad on Side Saddle. There's not big trees around. Now here you go. Side Saddle looks clear as heck. I'll go slow through here so you can get a good feel of the safety of the house. Till they burn through all their coolers. They have power on. So I'm assuming the New Bern flag has been thrown over along with the American flag. This guy tied all his trees together. He said, screw that. He was like, I'm tying them all together, but I don't think that would keep all 4 of those big trees right there up. But, you know, to everyone their own. So this is Side Saddle. I'll show you the other side of the street in case the house you're trying to see is on the side. And I'll just go slow. There's no trees on any houses, which is good. You know, everything looks in order on this street. It looks really darn good compared to a lot of the other places. This is not bad. Limited to no damage here. The only reason I think that's the case here is because there's not as many trees.
Water over there.
And then you go one street over. You got standing water down that road. So, that was Side Saddle. Oh shit. Okay. Hey, I'll turn around one more time for you to see Side Saddle. I got you. good. We'll go around for you one more time since we got daylight. It's not too much of a request, so we'll do that for you. One more time for the no damage road. Like I was saying, there's no damage on side saddle, man. It's looking really good. If you're back watching right now, it did not look bad at all. Like, there's not even any debris on the road. Like, as soon as you get up here, I don't know if there's just no debris. Like, there's none on the road. It looks normal. So I'll film this side going this way slowly for you. No damage on any of these houses on the right. I don't think there was any on the left either, though. There's really no damage. This is the only yard that looks bad right here, and it's not even that bad. It's just debris. Here's the cul-de-sac. Alright, so it'll be on this side on the way out. Okay, so go back down. Debris in this yard. The flag is on the ground. That's about it. A little bit of damage, not much.
That one's fine.
These houses aren't bad at all.
That one has power.
This one has the... I don't know if they got a generator running, but they have power.
So do they. Everybody else seems to have power.
Yeah, okay, so this street has, some of them have power, some of them don't, or some of them just aren't here. So this place is good. It's not bad at all. We're gonna hook a left.
I don't care. We're just down the other one.
We came from that way. Grace Anglican. We're gonna go down and check out Old Town real quick, and then that's the last place we're gonna show y'all. Old Town has some pretty hefty damage though. This will be the last. We're gonna go to Old Town last. This will be the last place we're gonna show you. We're getting hungry, and then we're gonna get off. We're gonna go get some food or grill out on the house. Yeah, not a problem, man. It's, I mean, I hope that gives you some peace of mind, knowing the house is still there. Glad to see that street wasn't too bad for you. No, that place is still barricaded down that way. They got power lines in the way. We're not even gonna, I've showed that so many times. It's on my other streams. I've had videos. The video that's tagged on is the last update before live stream, before the storm started. Yeah, not a problem, man. Hope you family that was here is safe. Peace out, man. Take that. I gotta find the lighter. We're getting closer to Old Town now. There's some damage this way. Apparently my sister's house is flooded this way. I have not been able to see it. That's St. Paul's Catholic right there. We're going to be seeing Old Town now. I don't know how far back in here we're going to be able to get. Probably not far, so I can't even get down here. So if you're trying to access Old Town right now, you're not going to be able to get back. Old Town is completely sealed off. We'll go down this road, see what's happening here. Damage everywhere, trees down. The wind is really what did it here. Like in this area of New Bern, this was all wind. It wasn't really bad water at all, but the wind has just ripped this area apart. Got a family friend that lives down this way. I'm gonna see how her house is faring up. I don't even know if they evacuated or if they stayed. It's like these places all have power, so if you live in Old Town, to an extent, you may have power. Possibly. depending where you live in Old Town. So there's trees down everywhere. Get less service as I get all these back roads through here. There's trees down back in there. That is the end of the road. Getting back into here. So I am not going down that dirt road. Oh. That tree's down. So there you have it. If you're trying to get back into Old Town, you're not getting back in. At least for a good while. They're working on the power right now. Looks like that's the reason why you can't get in, but
It was flooding really bad, so.
like this guy, he has a whole uprooted tree in his yard. And he's trying to clear out the drains. Bad for them. They pulled their boats up and all their lumber, they made firewood. That's what the wood was capable of. The ground just took so much water. A lot of these trees, they get ripped in half. They just got uprooted because of the amount of water that came through this area. We had over 20 inches of water. We broke record. When was it, today or over the storm? Today we have officially broken a record for this area with rain ever. So that was the big worry with these storms when they came in. It's like, yeah, the wind's not going to be too bad, but the rain had soaked the ground so much that they just couldn't take anymore, and it just started fully uprooting trees just like that. I mean, it's everywhere around here. It's like that. There you have it. That's your way to get into the rest of Old Town right there. Try to zoom in. I don't want to get too close. Them power lines, but that's Old Town. Can't get through. Tree down right ahead of us. So now we're going to continue to stream until we get back to our house, and then we're going to go off because we're hungry. So we're going to go eat. I may post some more videos tonight, just of stuff that I've taken already. Like I said, if there's anybody that wants to see anything at all, just comment on one of my videos. I don't even care if you like it. You don't have to like it or nothing. Just comment on one of my videos, let me know the place that you want to see, and I will try and get a video of that area posted up ASAP, as soon as we can. But for right now, we're running out of gas. We don't want to use too much of it, just in case the water floods tonight and we got to get to higher ground. So we're going to save what gas we have left in this car. We have another car with gas. I don't know. Can we get through this way? Nope. Way. This area was completely underwater earlier. There was no getting through. Yeah, that guy just drove over a ground wire.
So did you.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Apparently I just drove over power lines, but, you know, whatever. To each their own. So this is the edge of Trent Woods again. I know we've been through here, but we have to keep driving on these same roads just to get back to places that we need to get to. So there's gonna be a lot of this road in this stream. Like, I've been on this road like 6 times today trying to find places. They've even got pumps out here already sucking the water out. You got trees down everywhere. It was close to being biblical proportion flooding. Like, the water got another foot up, it would have done a lot more damage. I'm not saying it didn't do a lot of damage, but it would have done so much more damage if that water had even just got over a foot higher. You would have had way more people without homes right now than this.
And it's bad down.
I'm gonna stop at the gas station on the way home to get some drinks and see if they have anything we can heat up other than the shit we already have. Or we could try and go fight through everybody at Food Line.
It's up to you. It's like a revenge for the goats.
I mean, do you want a good meal tonight?
Hungry.
My wife's hungry. I'm hungry. We're gonna go to Food Line. We're saying screw the house. Apparently Food Line's open. It's just astronomical trying to get in there right now. So we're gonna head up there. I'll show you guys how crazy it is as far as people trying to get food right now.
Dude, that one's leaning over the house.
And that guy's got one on his house. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just don't. I don't know what they're doing.
I was gonna go around them, but I'm so thirsty right now. I haven't had a drink in so dang long. As you're seeing here, this is Fox Hollow community again in here, I believe. Yeah, this is Fox Hollow. So you got trees down everywhere in Fox Hollow. Trees that are uprooted. That one's fully uprooted. You've already got people trying to burn stuff and it's still wet, which is the real. That tree, I don't even know how that happened, but that tree went into the guy's house and out his front window.
Holy shit.
Or that branch. That was a branch that went into his house and out of his front window.
Oh my god.
That's unique. You don't see that a lot, but I feel bad for that guy because he's evacuated and he's not even here. So he doesn't even know what just happened to his house. Damn, we walked in from this way. This isn't the way. This isn't the way to Food Lion. What are we doing? We're back on Country Club Road once again.
Why did that house flood so badly?
And that one's flooded. That is that the stucco guy? I think that's, no, that's not stucco guy's house. Oh, now we gotta turn back around to get to Food Line because I went the wrong damn way. But, you know, it is what it is. I am sorry to whoever just posted that comment up. If you can repeat that comment, I can get back to you on it if it's a question or a request. I was paying attention to driving, I didn't really see it. I'm gonna pass the phone off to my wife. Any questions that y'all have, she'll inform me of. All you gotta do is just film the description. And if anyone comments, it'll be up at the bottom. So now I can focus on driving and she can show you guys what's going on around us. You can smell people are already burning stuff everywhere right now. Looks like Hunt Master's good. Red Fox Road has some trees up. There's just stuff down everywhere. I think this is the road that's the power line on that I could get out earlier. Shit.
Yeah, you just fucked up.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go up here and turn around.
The comment was about the size of the trees.
Oh, these trees are anywhere from. Damn, that's a fucking power line.
That's a power line.
Damn. Alright, so we're going back around. I forgot about this area. There's just so much stuff that's down here. But yeah, the trees are anywhere from big oak trees, about 40 feet tall, I'd say. The biggest one I've seen blown over is on the golf course. That one's about 40 to 50 feet tall. But the thing that people got to understand right now is that these trees have been sucking up water like it's their job to. As it is, for the last 48 hours. These trees have been sucking up water. They're starting to get really, really heavy. Well, the ground can't take any more water. So you've got the soil underneath it. The topsoil is getting unstable right now. So there's a lot more trees that are going to fall down before this is over just because they're so heavy and they're so weak. These trees are anywhere from 40 to 50 feet tall going through here, I'd say. And there's a lot of them that are down, but right now what you guys are seeing is there's a lot of places that have already been cut. The trees have already been cut up. They've already been, you know, pushed over to the side of the road. Like up here, they've already been cutting. So this tree was all the way over the road. So what they're doing is they're coming in and cutting these trees, getting them to the side of the road, and then they are, after they put them to the side of the road, they're just moving on to the next location. What freaking streets are still open and what ones are closed right now. It's really hard to remember with everything that's down right now. This is Country Club Road, again, further away from the destruction. We haven't been down this way yet, so I don't really know how bad it is this way. Starting to get tired. I think it's just because I'm hungry. All I've been eating the last few days is soup off of the grill. I literally just threw a freaking pan on the grill and started cooking soup. So we're a little famished. But there are probably a lot of people around here who lost everything. So if food right now is the most of our worries, what does that say?
You two have been at it this afternoon, haven't stopped to eat. Go fuel your brains, be safe. We'll check in later.
Alright. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate you watching. And like I said, if y'all have a request, just let us know. We will try and let you know how that area is doing. The media is probably only going to be covering the big places right now. So if you guys have loved ones that you haven't heard from, or you guys have relatives that you haven't heard from and you want us to go see what their house looks like, or if you're watching and you're not here and can't get back and want to see what your house looks like, don't tell me the address. Tell me the location and we will get there.
Old Airport Road.
Old Airport Road? Old Airport Road. I'm just wondering if we have enough gas right now to get there. I don't think we have enough gas to get to Old Airport Road right now, but what we can do is we have another car at the house. It's got gas in it. We really want to eat, and we're going to try and get back at it. We'll see if we can't transfer some of the gas from one vehicle to the other one or something along those lines, because the one vehicle we have at the house right now is really low to the ground and it's not going to make it through the water. So the only thing I can really do is go back to the house and siphon gas out of the other car we have to get to where Old Airport Road is. But next time we go live, I'll do Old Airport Road for sure. Right now we're heading back to Food Line to see if we can get something other than soup to eat right now, because we haven't had anything but soup for the past 48 hours. It's been like 2 cans of soup. So
It's no wonder I'm hungry.
yeah, we
Soup
are. I can
shit.
feel it right now. Like we are. I just my mouth is so dry right now. It feels like I'm on damn Adderall. Like, it's ridiculous how dry my mouth is. It's like sandpaper. What does it?
Says, I'm in Ireland right now and I know they're okay, so please don't go out of your way for me. Thank you, though.
Alright, I got you. But when we get more gas and it's a little safer, if you want to check back in the description of the next live I do, I'll put all the videos that I've got, all the places I've been requested. So the next stream we do, I'll put up the locations we're going to be hitting up, and it'll be a little bit easier on you guys then. And anything else you want us to see, just comment on our video, you know, whatever. You don't have to like it. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this so that people can see what they want to see and make sure that their loved ones are okay. So I've already done 2 requests in the past couple hours. We have 12 miles till empty on this car, but we have another car at the house, and I don't think there's any more gas in New Bern right now. I could be wrong, but anywhere that does have gas right now is just going to be swamped, so it's easier for us to just take gas from one vehicle and put it in another one.
It says they're in Evans Mill, but I heard the water blocked in a bunch of new houses just south of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of places around here that are just completely swamped. Downtown, for the most part, you
It's
can get
blocked.
downtown right now, but the heart of downtown is still blocked off. Like where the Chelsea is still blocked off. Where Beer Army is still blocked off. Where most of the banks are still blocked off. Beartown Market flooded out last night. They have nothing. They're taking everything they have out of their store right now. Shout out to Beartown Market. We will definitely be there to support you guys when you're back to running. We're sorry everything you have to go through. Looks like Murphy's Tavern has opened to customers.
Nope.
Online. No,
Nope.
it is
just
not.
a bunch
It's
of
a whole bunch of
dudes
people
in pickup trucks.
trying to see what's up. So this is Chelsea Road. This is McCarthy Lane, McCarthy Boulevard, where the Food Line is. Now we're about to get somewhere where there's about to be a lot of people.
Says Goose goosebumps. You guys are doing a very nice thing. Thank you. Take care, and I'll definitely subscribe.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, and I hope that all your loved ones are okay. Everybody that's watching right now, I hope everybody is. I hope I'm not giving any bad news to anybody today with what I've been doing. I really hope the best for everybody that's watching that is from New Bern, that is trying to get back right now. It's heartbreaking in a lot of areas right now. It's really bad. You can see it, you can feel it. And especially for this to happen on 9/11, for all this stuff to go down right as 9/11, it took away a lot of attention from remembering those that died on 9/11, and now we have something else bad to remember 9/11 for.
Oh shit! The Chinese place is open.
It's not.
Oh my god! It'll be years before you
Chinese
can get in
place, and next to Food Lion's open. I believe Food Lion is open. I am not sure though. No, they are not.
Are you
Food
kidding me?
Lion's not open, but all the restaurants around here are open. So there are no groceries in New Bern yet besides the Piggly Wiggly down the street, and that
Damn.
place is swamped.
That
So
sucks.
there's a lot of people around here trying to figure out where to get food, where to get things from. Piggly Wiggly is your best bet to go right now. That is your best friend. You want to try another Piggly Wiggly?
No, thank you.
You want to go?
I guess go eat soup.
You guys go eat soup. Try and find somewhere else real quick.
There's a reason I don't want to go to that Piggly Wiggly. I just can't see it.
What if you stay in the car and I go in and get us something?
You could try.
Yeah, that's what I'll do then. Alright, we're off to Piggly Wiggly because they're open right now.
Please stay in there.
I don't have much gas left, so I gotta be quick about everything I do right now so that I can still make it home. Got 10 miles till E.
Really? That's not good. That is a yellow light, and that's a red light.
Oh, shit. I thought I could make it, but I couldn't.
Well, at least you got good brakes.
Yeah, at least my brakes still work, y'all. This whole area was flooded out yesterday. You couldn't drive through here. I'm surprised at how quickly they got power restored on this street right here. This street, they had power back and running while the storm was still going on. So 70, the main road through New Bern 70 is open as heck right now. But if you're trying to get back here from Maysville, Maysville is still underwater. You cannot get back here from Maysville. 2, you cannot get back here from Kinston. And 3, I do not think you can get back here from Havelock. The bridge coming in from Bridgeton back into New Bern, they have it closed, I think, because part of the support, the wall of one of the supports on the runoffs is collapsing.
Oh, so is the hibachi place, it looks like. Yeah, they're open.
Not many people. You want to go eat?
Not really.
I want to go eat.
I do not.
Please.
That place isn't good, Sam.
Dude, I just want food.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm not paying for shitty food.
I'll pay for shitty food.
Sam,
I'll pay for anything.
it's a fucking buffet hibachi
Okay,
place.
fine. We won't go buffet, apparently. Apparently, my wife is just going to make this hard on me. Because that's what wives do. Just kidding. I love you, honey.
Here's your stream back.
Oh, she's not going to hold my stream anymore. She's so angry with me.
Buffet hibachi is not a good thing.
Buffet hibachi.
Not
is
buffet
probably
hibachi.
not a good decision, but I am so hungry right now.
It
I
was
don't give a
buff-
shit what I eat.
It was buffet.
I know it's
sushi.
a buffet, dude. I'm hungry.
I get that.
I could eat a whole freaking lion that had just eaten a gazelle, that had just eaten a zebra. I will eat that motherfucker. I will hunt him down and kill him and eat him. Alright? That's how hungry I am right now. Please, if Piggly Wiggly is backed up, can we please just go eat buffet? And I'll pay for it?
Dude, it's gonna taste like shit. That place is not good.
So even if I pay for it, you refuse to eat it.
Yeah, because it's Not a
Okay,
good
all right,
place.
Okay, fine.
You want to go eat shitty food?
Not over soup. Yeah, I probably would.
Fine, whatever.
I'd probably eat a turd sandwich right now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wiggly Wiggly was open for a little bit. Looks like they still say they're open, but I don't think they are.
I wish there was anywhere else fucking open. It's red again.
Looks like the Super Stop is still closed. They were open a little bit earlier today. I don't know if we still have a curfew right now or not.
We do. It's 9 o'clock.
All right, so apparently
7. No, it's 7.
curfew in New Bern is at 7 o'clock. So anybody that needs to get anything done, now is your time. You got about an hour. Now, we went out after curfew and they weren't pulling people over, so they'll probably be a little more lenient today.
I think Publix is open, or Harris Teeter's open.
Check, babe. I don't have much gas.
I just don't think you're going to be content with that sushi.
I'll eat anything they have at that buffet right now.
I get that. But you're also going to wait for 2 hours to fucking
There's
eat
not
it.
any people in the parking lot. We should have gone right then.
Doesn't that worry you? Everywhere else is packed and and they're not?
Yeah, it does, but at the same time, food is food right now.
No, it's not.
Okay.
If you want to go in there, go
Will I
ahead.
stay in the car?
Sure.
Will I go eat buffet?
promise you it's gonna taste like shit, it's gonna be overpriced, and it's gonna make us sick.
Dude, it's food. Food is food to
Oh
me
my
right
god.
now.
Then go eat the fucking soup.
Huh?
Nothing.
Never mind. We just won't get food then. Like, if they're not open, alright, can we go? If they're not open, can we go? That's what you're worried about? No one's gonna be there.
to fucking figure out what you want to do.
I did, and you don't want to do that.
Whatever.
I'm telling you don't want to do that. What if the burn's open? You get a burger at the burn?
Sure.
Is that fine with you?
If they're open.
I really hope they are. I freaking really use a burger right now. Looks like they don't have power anymore. Why do these lot of people park there like they're open?
Right?
Oh, the burn's not open, so we only have two places. Smithfields or Chinese.
You choose. I don't care.
It's not gonna be fun to get back there now.
They're all packed.
That one still had spots in the dam. What I'm trying to say is that one still had spots in the parking lot. That's why I wanted to go there. They probably just opened. So now since everyone's just sitting there trying to go to Smithfield to see that they're open, they're gonna go over there. Dude, you gotta go. Like, if you're gonna go, you gotta go. You can't just sit like you're doing, dude. Alright, y'all, we're getting a little bit crabby because we are both really, really hungry right now. And people are not making this easy at all. I cannot see around anybody's truck. They even have frozen pizzas at the freaking gas station. I think someone just go back and put them on the grill. Wait a minute, what? I swear I just saw a Food Lion shirt out front. Alright. I hate to say it, y'all, we gotta go ahead and end the stream. We're getting really, really hungry. We're gonna try and get back on a little later. We've been doing this for a while. Like I said, if anybody has any requests on areas in New Bern they want to see, just leave a comment on any one of my videos. I'm gonna try and get back to you guys as fast as possible. We got a few hours before we can get back out because I'm almost out of gas. We're gonna have to regas up the car if we do go back out tonight. We may not be back out tonight, but we will try. And any places that you guys have that you want to see, just let us know, and we'll try and get you there. All right, I really appreciate everybody watching, and we'll try and get back on the road as soon as we can. We just really got to eat. We're freaking feeling it right now. All right, later, y'all. Thank you. Bye.